right? So today, and we gonna have like a wonderful speaker, and her top, and his topic today is super different, and he comes with his son and his wife, right? Okay, and all the scripts were written just by Li Mingjun himself, right? Okay, and who did him, the graphic designer, and we have like Xie Huijun, okay, who does the wonderful work and the posters for him, right? Okay, and Li Mingjun comes here every year, but this year he is really different, okay, in his topic. And today, right, he is going to talk very much about his like photography exhibition. And let's take a look at all the video clips, right? Okay. And here we have like a good like exhibitions here. And here is a lot about the Chinese Moral Education Promotion Association, and all the like nominees awarded, okay, are very kind of a good people here. And here we see Li Mingjun here, and he like works to like purify our society. And Anchorman, and he is Li Mingjun, and he really devotes himself like protecting the earth, right? And he delivers like more than 1,000 speeches just to like promote like vegetarianism, because we need to live a good life and we need to protect our earth, right? Okay, so I really vow to take a vegetarian diet, and I hope that I can do it, and I wanted to promote this idea to all the people, right? Okay, and the good people really do good things, okay, and be others benefactors. And this is a very, very good award that like honors our virtues and honors the morality. And he was awarded, and Li Mingjun today is going to have his speech, okay, and the topic is like writing, I mean, keeping a diary, okay, for the heaven and the earth, right? We are working at the TV, and this is a very wonderful, like we have a great scenery surrounding us, right? And I feel wonderful because I'm working in a fairyland, right? Okay. And this is a very special that this exhibition is held by the Anchorman on TV station. And it really showcases all the beauty of Taiwan, and it's more beautiful than I can ever imagine. And all his works depicts not only scenery but also people in a very peaceful and beautiful moments, right? And we can see all this, right, in our daily lives, but through his lenses and the photography skills, and we can see such kind of beauty, okay, in another aspect, right? And I think this is because of his blessing and his like a beautiful heart, right? Okay, and if you are good at the photography, then you can just like a take like a garbage, just like a beauty. But if you can't, right, everything will just go the opposite way, right? Okay, I think this is just like our heart, right? And we can see through the world with a beautiful mind, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I like to be with you because you have a positive energy. Li Mingjun, okay, and he has his fans, and he has his like wife and his son with us, right? You see, right? This is his son, right? Okay, who is like a taller than his father. Okay, and we also have a special guest from Thailand giving you the bouquet of flowers, right? Okay, and this is very, very heartwarming, right? Okay, and his exhibition has been launched since yesterday, right? And everybody, if you come over to Kaohsiung Jinshi, and you can just take a look at his like photography exhibition, right? And our guests and our readers here and our like volunteers, right? Please just go. The exhibition is just on the first floor, so you can take a look at our online study group, right? Okay, yeah. And if you also want to purchase his pending, right? And it is no problem, and he will also donate the money, okay, purchasing such paintings as the honorable board. I mean, the money, okay, will be donated to the honorable board of a cultural mission, right? Okay, so here is the first donation. Okay, thank you very much. This is really, really wonderful, right? Okay, you see, before his presentation, okay, we haven't heard anything, and he got a donation, okay, and he got a bouquet of flower, right? Then I'm joking, right? Because he received such donation not because of himself, but he is going to just make a donation, as I said, on the board, honorable board of a cultural mission, right? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, above all, let's just take a greater look at Ni Mingjun, and he is our professional anchor of Dai TV. And on TV, you were just used to hearing like his weather reports about the weather temperature. But today, let's take a look at a different aspect of about Ni Mingjun. Ladies and gentlemen, I like to be with you because you have a positive energy, right? Ni Mingjun, ladies and gentlemen, please, right?
好，感恩美云老师的再度邀约，这是我第6次来分享。
And thank you, Teacher Meiyun. And this is my 6th time coming up here. And today our topic is pretty different. I like to share you, okay, all of my photography works, right? And the first exhibition was in Nantou, but the second was in Taipei afterwards, right? And we also had an exhibition in Songshan. And until November, and you will see my exhibition in Sogo, Taipei, and you will also see my exhibition next year as well. But more than that, I like to share with you, okay, what photography has taught me, right? Then you can just take a look, okay, and you see this is a feast, right? Of course, right? Okay, and when I was young, I didn't know how to just do a sketch, right? Okay, and my feast was always like a mantou, okay, and I first encountered photography at the Pingdong with a agricultural college, right? And I just got awarded, right? Okay, and I was so grateful. And I participated twice in the photography competition, and I got a gold medal, right? And you can take a look. Here is the pictures that I took, right? Okay, and you will see my work there because I enjoyed it. And when students were just reading comics in class, right? And what I did was taking pictures, right? Okay. And in this picture, okay, you will see Rambo, and it was also taken, okay, in Pingdong Agricultural College, right? And you see Rambo, and here you can also see, okay, this is a very heartwarming picture, right? And on which you see 心甘情愿 in Chinese, we say willingly and dedicatedly, okay? And in this picture, okay, you will notice, and I was awarded, okay, the award in Southern Taiwan, okay? And I also used my own pictures to make my bookmarks, okay, in the health room in my school, okay? And here are all the posters and the bookmarks on which you will see my pictures, right? And here is a motorcycle, okay? And actually, this is my motorcycle, right? Okay. And a lot of people don't believe that I can ride such a motorcycle, but I say yes, I can, right? And as you know, that I started in a Pingdong Agricultural College, which is kind of a big school, right? Okay. and I had to ride such motorcycles. So this begins my like motorcycle culture, right? And 30 years ago, I took all the pictures as you can see, okay, here in our own campus, right? Okay. And I made my own like greeting cards and I just designed the text myself, right? Okay. For example, I said that like beings, okay, people has to be like a steady fast, right? Okay. Don't just possess the sense of achievement. By the way, I also produced my own like a calendars, right? After I joined the Ciqing, okay? And I just had a chance to meet with Master Zheng Yan, and I vowed to Master Zheng Yan that I just want to make donations through my own photography. And Master Zheng Yan said that I have known that you enjoy photography very much, and I was astonished. And I guess probably it was because of this calendar I made as a gift to Mr. Zheng Yan. And I also made an invitation inviting Mr. Zheng Yan coming over to my school, Pingdong Agriculture School, and made a presentation for us, right? And I really worked hard. And I also really invited our principal and all the like VIPs to just sign in the like a signature books, right? And we have 42 students and 100 employees and more than like a 498 students sign up, okay? And we just wanted to invite Mr. Zheng Yun to come over to our school, right? But fortunately, she didn't come over, right? And actually, this is a Beidao mountain. And did you ever go there? It was the it is a very big mountain in the southern part of Taiwan. And I was lucky that I had a chance just to encounter the sea of clouds there. But also on the other hand, we also see like somebody encountering like a mountain accident, and we also just took some pictures, right? Okay, and I borrowed some films, right? So you can see the sea of clouds, right? And this is a like an aspect from Beida Wushan, and I photographed my own campus, right? And I just had a presentation in the like a graduation ceremony, and I really did very much there. Okay, and by the way, I was also like the leader of my clubs, right? Okay, and the photography clubs, right? And this picture was taken, okay, in the Ciji publication. And I still remember in 1993, we had like a bone marrow donation, like an activity okay, in Taiwan. And I just took these pictures and it was taken, okay, and it was like a published in the publication of Ciji, right? Okay, so now let me share this, right? So how do we okay make a good pictures, right? So what is the most important thing? Is that the aperture or shutters or pixels, right? Which one? Or even the name brands, right? I think you possess like a different answers, right? But let me tell you, okay, angle is the most important thing, right? And this is a pictures generated from AI, like in a pile of garbage that we see a door, okay? And if you can just make a focus, and if you can just take the picture through the right angle, then you will just have a pictures as beautiful as this one, right? But if you don't know all the skills, right? So even you are in a very beautiful sceneries and in your picture, I will just see garbage as well. Okay. So this is kind of important, right? If you can catch the right angle, then you will just find the garbages in a beautiful place, right? And for example, this is a Lipi Lake, which looks beautiful, right? And you will see, oh, it's really beautiful. And some people say Is it beautiful? No, no, no. I just see garbages as you can see in the pictures, right? And I would just say, right, this is a beautiful place, but you are really nitpicking, so you will just focus on the like shortcomings, on the defects, right? Okay, so let me tell you, right, if we carry a very expensive, a very high priced camera, but you only focus on the garbage, then do you think your pictures are going to be beautiful? Of course not, right? And on my hand, this is my like a camera in my cell phone, right? And if you take pictures like of all the beautiful flowers, or for example, you take like a pictures, right? Okay, through your high-priced camera. So which angle is gonna be wonderful? Of course, the flower one, right? Okay, so let's see through like a people in always beautiful angles, right? And this is just like our life philosophy, right? Okay, so let's not like seek troubles, always on our own, right? Okay. So Mr. Zheng Yang always says that if you always see faults that in your eyes with others, that means you are not cultivated enough, right? Okay. And actually, the problem is not on others, it's on ourselves, right? Okay. Mr. Zheng Yang also say if we can change the angle, seeing through the world, that everything is gonna be beautiful and tranquil and more peaceful, right? Okay. And I also heard Ye Shan say that okay, if we can just be understanding, that we can resolve all the conflicts, right? Okay, and everything begins towards our mindset, right? It's also be applied in photography, okay? And some people just enjoy photography and they take beautiful things into their camera, into their films, right? And if we always focus on our own or people's shortcoming, and I think it is gonna be a pity. So this is what I have learned through photography, right? Okay, and let's take others as our own mirror, so we can just improve ourselves, and let's just remind ourselves not to slack off, right? Okay, and when people say something negative unintentionally, don't just leave that in your mind. I think it's time for us to learn how to forgive, right? And this is a chipped cup, right? If you like see through the chipped cup through another angle, it's still perfect, right? Okay, carrying a beautiful mind, then everything's gonna be beautiful. Carrying a evil set mindset, right? And everything is kind of evil, right? So people sitting next to you now are evil or angel. Of course, they are angel. Okay. So this is what I have been learning through photography, right? Okay. And if we only see the beauty through the scenery instead of the beauty of people, then it's gonna be really miserable. If you are a professional, like a cameraman, but you are not a professional in your own life, right? And I would say this is a pity. But this is okay, right? Let me tell you, right? That's always carry love toward everything, right? Okay. So now let's take a look at the lights, right? Light is really important when we are taking photos, right? So take a look at this. What is this, right? Actually, this is nothing. But actually, this is this. Right. Okay. And you see the two different feelings, right, toward the two pictures on the same thing, right? So what's the difference there? This is the lens. Okay. And this is the aperture, right? Okay. And we use like a big size aperture, so you will see like a beautiful one, right? Okay. And how about the aperture inside your own mind, right? If you are narrow-minded, then this is of course very much different than when you are like open-minded, right? Okay. So Mr. Zheng Yan says that just don't hide the shadow inside yourself, right? Okay, and please do as much as you can. If you are open-minded, and you are more blessed, right? And in photography, it's just like an aperture thing, right? Okay, if your aperture is as vast, as ample as your mind, then everything's gonna be peaceful because you know you like that more light come in your mind, right? So please, remember what I said, right? And on the right side, it is on the left side is a boulevard on ITV. Okay, and on the right side, you will see the music hall, right? And you will see some shadows, right, on some like a corner of the two pictures, right? Okay, and it's also just like our mind, right? Okay, if we are always positive in mind, of course this is good, but is it possible? And it seems not, right? Okay, right. Okay, so we also need like dark corners, and of course we also need the bright corners inside our mind, so that our mind of a picture in mind is gonna be more beautiful, right? So with the shadows, right, we see solidity, and so we make a greater pictures, right? Okay, so this is what photography also teaches me, right? Okay, and this is a wonderful pictures, right? In the mud, right, you see the cameraman, okay, and no matter how dirty the surrounding is, they also just want to make everything beautiful and present them to people, right? Do you think this is just like a Tzu volunteers, right? We have our own problems, and we have our own like a conflicts, right? But we still do our best to help people, right? And let's just get involved in just one Dharma door and just learn one thing, like really concentratingly, then we can really learn it really in a perfect way, right? Okay, so concentration counts, right? Okay. And don't just think, right? Okay, something is good and you go toward it, right? And every time, okay, when you think about different things and you do like differently, and finally you will realize that you achieved nothing, right? And in this picture, you will see that maybe I just photoshopped it, right? Actually, no. Okay, the background actually was a red wall, and I don't have to do any Photoshop thing. Then I can make a wonderful pictures because of a good background, right? And I will tell you that it just reflects that whenever we are in a good condition and we have a wonderful sense of achievement and we live a successful life, right? This is not something that you are proud of, right? This is because of a lot of people's like achievement on you, right? And we have to be grateful to a lot of people, right? And in this picture, then you will see, okay, and this is a very beautiful bird named Narcissus flycatcher, and it flies so fast, and it is tiny, so it's difficult to capture like his image. You will see the flower is big, while the bird itself is small, right? Okay, so when we use like a telephoto lenses, right, wanting to just capture their beautiful images, and we also have to spend a lot of time. And this is in Da'an Forest Park, right? Okay, I have waited for over like 1.5 hours wanting to take this like a Taiwanese blue magpie, right? However, okay, I still got it like its beautiful images, right? So photography teaches me to be always enduring. Okay, and this is beautiful pictures. I'm lucky that you see the airplane just flying through the sun, right? Okay, and I have waited for a long time for this picture, right? Well, my conclusion is let's not let everything go, right? So that we can just do something and make it right. So be mindful for more pictures, right? So what is my focus? My focus is be mindful, right? Okay, right. So please always be mindful and be understanding, and you will realize that everywhere we have like a manufacturers, right? Do you think in the picture the clouds are very spatial, right? And I was with my wife in my car, so we were just like taking pictures, and I got this beautiful picture. But through different angles, right? Okay, by I also like hurt myself, right? Broken my bones, right? Okay. And so that I had this picture. But I also told myself I still had to take care of my own like 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 a health condition. And this is a rainbow that I took, okay, from my office on the TV, right? Okay. Well, this is not because of my professional skills. This is because of the gods giving me the chance, right, to have the wonderful aspect, and I had the chance therefore, right? Okay. You see, this is just a light beam in the picture, and you see the clouds are beautiful, right? And in this exhibition, I only showcases one third of my works, right? And here are the photos, right? And who should I be thankful to? The gods again, right? I like to photograph like a beautiful clouds in Chinese Mingjun. Okay, we had a Mingjun in Songshan invited me to do the sharing, and today in Kaohsiung we also have a beautiful cloud Mingjun invited me. Okay, to do the presentation here. I always I always seize the moment, and I took beautiful pictures. Right. And I really feel that I am working in a fairyland, right? You see the pictures, right? They are the surroundings that I am working for, right? You think this is like a sunset or sunrise, right? This is actually the sunrise, right? And this is beautiful, right? Okay. And is it a sunset or sunrise? And they are all sunrises, right? Here are all the sun. This is a sunset, right? In Guanyin Mountain. And you see, this is where Tai is located. So I said that I'm working at the fairyland, right? This is so beautiful, right? Okay. And here is the foggy Guandu Plain. And some people say this is just like in heaven in the picture, but actually this is a Guandu Plain, right? And I took all of them in Guandu, okay, around the Da'ai TV. And here is a special clouds here. And let's take a quick look, right? And this is the statue with like a compassionate eye seeing through the universe. I like this picture. You see, right? This is very special. And half of the part of a picture is bright, and the half of it is dark, right? And this is just like a Ciji world, right? When the eastern part of the world of Ciji, people wake up, and okay, the other part of it are the sleep time for the volunteers, right? Okay, so this is a symbol of the Ciji's world. Okay. And there are so many beautiful pictures that I can't wait to share with you, right? Okay, and this is about the Infinity Sutra, right? Okay, and in this picture, and then you see the moon on the left, right? And this is okay the A grade that I took in Guandu Plain, right? Okay. Well, if we are happy, and this is a race for myself, right? Okay. And I don't wait for my boss to give me a raise, and I can do it myself, right? And I can do it every day. Okay. I don't have to give my own raise every year, and I can do it anytime I want, right? And He Jianmin said to me that when Dai TV decided to be moved from okay, like a Taipei city to Guangzhou, and a lot of people were happy about this, right? Because it is so beautiful, right? Okay, and if you are doing good deeds, okay, and let's continue doing so. It's just like burning the mattress and the boiled water. Of course, we can't wait, right? Okay, and this is Danshui, and this is Guangdu Bridge, and this is MRT station, and this is a Fisherman Wharf. And I had a lot of pictures about sunset, right? And this is a very beautiful lamp, right? And I like this picture very much, right? And this is just like a lot of birds like lining up here, okay, in order. And let's take a more look about them. And there are all the photos about sunsets.
有一天我去关渡平原拍照，我
Well,
就
and
每
we
天
can
都
see
去
the
拍火
great
车。
beauty almost
那我
everywhere.
早上
And
的时
why
候
do
就
I
等于
say
要做
this,
口头，
right?
给自己一个交代。
And a lot of
对，
people
好，这样就
say
发现
maybe
拍出来的
today
效果
it
还
is
蛮好的。
nothing
这个就
special,
是
right, for me
我们
to
的秋
take
天。
picture of, right?
这时候
However,
我们
I
就看到
just
其
give
实我
myself another
好，这个就
chance,
是我
right?
自己
You
还蛮喜
see
欢的。
the
所以从这
spider
边是我
webs
照片的
here,
起
and
源，
you
白
see
露
the
丝，
dews
好，
here,
乌
right?
鸦，这
Everything
个都
which
是
seem
很多
tiny
这个
may
叫
be the greater
蝴
beauty
蝶
in
白
our
袖蝶。
mind, right? Okay?
好，那我的很多照片也
You
做了非
see,
常
and
多
this
的
is a
动物的配
Japanese
方。
like
那
Japanese
我的介
white
绍里面也希望用我的
eye
创作让
bird,
自己圆满
all
让
right?
人融
And
通。
I vow
好，
to
希望
Mr.
说除
Zheng
了
Yan
跟
that
大
I
家互
want
动之
just
外，
fulfill
也
my
可以做很
dream
多这样的
making
发想。那这
donations
个
of
我
the
留给我的
humanity
这个狮子
culture,
座这样的
right?
法语卡。上
And
面就
Mr.
看到
Zheng
这
Yan
个我
also
身边还
wanted
有
me
有
to
5岁
continue
哦。
making well
这一张
bookmarks,
片我觉
right?
得很
Okay,
特
I
别，
say
我把它
yes, of
看过就好
course,
了，好
right?
不好？因
Okay,
为
I'm
我也
still
是
doing so, right?
好，这
And
些
let's
都是
take
我
more
自己很喜
pictures
欢的
about
照片
that.
跟大家
Okay,
分享。
okay.
这在台东、台北、国父纪念馆、关渡平原、火车上、关渡、关渡、关渡，很多都是在关渡哦。我们这边看过就好。大爱台，好，这个都是我在运动过程拍的照片。好，这个是关渡大桥、鸟。好，这边我们很快看过梨皮湖、圆山大饭店。好，龟山岛、小朋友。好，这边我们很快看过就好了。日月潭，这是七星潭。冲浪，好，所以我拍的照片蛮多元的。
Anchorman
那
and
呢，这个我可以在这边跟大家分
ponds
享。
surf. I took
很
lots
多不同的
lots
角
of
度，拍到了很
different
多用色跟不同的
photos
宗教融合。好，这边我们很快看
because
过就好。
it's too much, so I made it in a different religion combination.
金丝堂。好，这个也都是夕阳，我很喜欢拍夕阳，我觉得夕阳很美，日出也很美，大太阳其实也很美。
Yeah, sunset. I like to shoot the sunset because it's beautiful.
好，还有很多没有时间放上来了，那只能跟大家分享几张。好，所以最后我
So have many, but the time's not enough.
对，随手拿出来拍。那这张是在丰原火车
I
站，
only
那
do
这个
this.
小朋友一直刮着我。
I'm not a master photographer,
小朋友为了
but
我
I
的狮子
definitely
座，
a
没有
photography
办法
lover.
幸福的下一站，那就可惜了。所以虚实之间，你看这些看起来是似真似幻倒影，但其实都是假的。好，所以这其实让我学到很多。
Between the virtual and the reality, you learn a lot of
所以把握刹那，助
the
人
reality and the empathy.
做一些好事要把握时机，有愿多不要放在
This
心里。
moment, the whole people should be in time.
多少事情，所以最后2分钟跟大家分享。
Do what you can. Don't wait. Wait always result in empathy.
也是捐慈善。
I vow to Master Cheng Yan. I want to become honorable board.
菩萨招生，也是因为大爱台是一间没有手术刀的医院。好，等等等等，所以我觉得这么殊胜，所以我才特别选择要捐给大爱台。那更重要的是，希望大家如果喜欢我的作品，我会整理。
So I choose to donate it to Dai TV.
细节我们可以，如果您愿意帮我圆满人人懂的话，可以用 LINE。
This QR code, please join me.
就希望大家另外一个就是
If you can feel my wish of
100万人加入大爱之友，需要各位每一个人的共同。
1 million people join the Dai
再回到我的这一张 LINE QR code
official group.
帮我圆满容懂，也喜欢我的照片的话，可以跟我联络。感恩大家。
好，
非常感恩哦。那大家可以扫这个。
If you love my picture.
他说：“请你说这件事。”香如是。
So everybody, you can just scan on the QR code and help him okay, making donations, okay, in the honorary board, right? Okay, you are more than welcome to participate. Okay, in my not only exhibition but also ITV. Then I will just like treat you something, right? Okay, and then when you go back home in Guangzhou, then the Mingjun is gonna be doing his like a presentation and the guide tour, okay, for you, right? Okay, and dear son, uh, does photography from your father, okay, influence you on anything? Okay. And here we have a Bijun from Kaohsiung saying that this is really talented. Okay, Li Mingjun just talks us through his camera. Okay, and this is wonderful. And just today, beginning yesterday, okay, and we can see like Li Mingjun's like a photography exhibition just right here today after our online study group today, right? Okay, then later on, before lunch, right? It's okay that we can stay hungry, but we can't wait to just take a look at his like exhibitions, right? Of course, like you can invite us more people, as many people coming over for this exhibition, right? And I said this is important. One thing is that okay, he likes to just make donations, right? Okay, for the cultural mission, right? So if you also want to purchase, right? If you want to purchase any of his like photography works, right? Then you can just let him know, right? He is very willing just to okay, like make donations and help like Dai TV improve, right? And thank you for all the people coming over today. I'm happy to have this opportunity coming over to Kaohsiung, and this is very heartwarming. And as Li Mingjun's wife, right? And I really trust him, and I always believe him. And he enjoys photography, and what I can do is just to support him, right? Okay, I can do anything else but support him, of course, right? Okay, and I want him to always be like careful, okay, especially on his own like a physical condition, right? And I always wonder, right? Do you really need so much time? Do you really spend so much time just taking pictures, right? But after I take a look at his pictures, right, I just feel, yeah, everything just counts, right? Okay. Just now he mentioned that he got like a fractured collarbone, okay, when he was taking photos, right? You see how much he enjoyed the photography, right? And you see, this is my son here, and he also participated in like a free clinics, right? Okay. And I learned something from my father. And of course, right, I learned the angle of a photography, angle toward anything is important, right? And can you tell me your name? My name is Li Jizong. Okay, my name is Li Jizong. Okay, and Ji, okay, refers to blessing, and the Zong refers to religion, right? And what is your father's name? Li Mingjun. My father's name is Li Bin, who was a singer. And Jizong, can you sing? No, of course, right? But he can smile, right? Okay. And Han Wen said the works are really talented, excellent, right? And Liang Jun said that, okay, this is really great that you can share the beauty of the heaven and the earth, right? And all the shots are so just amazing, right? Okay. And Liang Jun from Canada also takes like a good pictures, right? So you can be good friends. And we have a student from Kaohsiung saying that, okay, the photography is really awesome, right? Okay. And all the words really came directed to my own mind, right? And you may also get praise to Li Mingjun. And here is a message from Ilan saying that let's be always broad-minded, right? And Guan Xining says from Canada, that, okay, when they just came back to Taiwan, Taipei, and then Lee Mingjun really just in person just guided us, the building and gave us a wonderful tour guide in Taipei. And Lee Mingjun's photography works are more than wonderful, right? So this is again, okay, living an image, okay, for the heaven and our own earth, right? So please stay with us, right? And please spend some time on his exhibition later on after our study club, right? Okay. So this is a poster you can see, right? Okay. So please, come over and join us, right? Okay. If you're in Kaohsiung, and again, the exhibition is now on in Kaohsiung. And you can come until the end of August, right? Okay. And Mr. Zheng Yan actually is in Guangzhou today, right? And today, originally, I had to do the presentation to Mr. Zheng Yan, but I had I had scheduled this presentation 1 year before, so I decided to come over here. Now, how many pictures are exhibited in here, Kaohsiung? And it's more than 40, but in Taipei we have more than 100. Thank you so much, right? So let's quickly come back to our posters here, right? Okay. And we had two main topics, right, coming up in August, and